So excited, so excited, so excited to be able to interview the amazing intuitive healer, Michelle Hill. And Michelle, I would like to first and foremost have you tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I am originally from Chicago. I'm a Reiki master, certified crystal healer, medical intuitive, and currently practicing in San Diego, California. With I live with my family. My beautiful two girls. They're 11 and 7, and I've been married for 15 years.
That's incredible. I love it.
So
I
yeah,
love it. And are your kids open
yeah.
to this as well?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, they love crystals. They love sage. They love all things. Um, in fact, my 7-year-old a couple months ago sat me or laid me on my table and started doing a guided meditation. And I was like, are you channeling this? It was so crazy. It was so cute. She's like, okay, just relax. And then I'm going to take you through the forest, kind of like you do with us. And I was like, oh, it was so
I
cool.
love it. I have shudders, like I have
Yeah.
shudder chills because I just think, oh my gosh, that's absolutely incredible that at 7 she has this.
And I know. And I think it's so important for us to work with kids. Like, that's my passion, as you know, working on a workshop for kids because they're so sensitive to everything that's going on right now with the ascension, and they don't know how to handle it, their anxieties and fears and their emotions. So that's something that I'm really interested in working
That's
on.
huge. That's huge. I love
Hmm.
that. And I feel just like you said, I mean, this is the next generation coming up along the lines. And so if they're having a hard time with all these energies, I always feel like too that they're so close to source. So they're so close to
They
source
are.
already and they're feeling all these energies. And so it is really important for us to assist them to be able to handle it, be able to grasp it, you know? So I think that's huge.
Yes.
That's huge. I want to catch up on the comments. Sammy Joe says, oh, medical intuitive. I would love some
Ooh.
work. Get it,
Woo.
girl. Get it, get it, girl. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. I'm getting it.
I
I'm getting
love
it.
it. Well, I'd love to hear. I know you probably have multiple spiritual experiences every day, but do you have like a profound
Yes.
one that you can share with us?
Well, I just wanted to let the audience know that, as a child, I did not see spirit. And I don't know if I veiled myself, so I didn't have like profound experiences that some people had as a child. I haven't had a near-death experience, nothing like that. But I think that something that really was profound for me was when my aunt passed away. And my aunt was spiritual, and we weren't really that close growing up. But close to her passing, we were talking about spirituality. And it sounds weird, but she was close to the end. And I said, hey, I go to this medium in San Diego. Can you go to her when you pass and then we can connect? Sounds crazy, but I mean, she knew as she was at the end, she had pancreatic cancer. So my sister and I went to our medium the day after her passing in San Diego, and the medium started talking about rainbows. Keep in mind, I didn't really know her that well, so we're like, we don't know what you're talking about. So after the reading, we got in the car, called my dad, and we're like, Dad, what's up with the rainbows? And he's like, oh, her favorite song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Your cousin's gonna sing it at the service. And we're like, oh, cool. Okay, that sounds good. So we go to the service in Chicago like a week later. Everything happens, beautiful song, everything. We get to the burial site, okay? I look up, beautiful blue sky, no clouds in the sky, no rain forecasted. Two circular rainbows. I'm not talking about this type of rainbow. I'm talking about circles in the sky and they're rainbows. And my sister and I look at each other and we're like, oh my God, like goosebumps, total validation for me. This stuff is real,
Mhm.
I wanted validation at that point. So she gave me the validation. And this, allowed me to really pursue spirituality. Um, from there, I was attuned to Reiki. This is another little experience that I had. And I'm laying in bed at night, and all of a sudden, Master Sui shows up, like right in front of my face. Like, he's got the
Mhm.
little glasses on, and he's bald. Like, who's this guy? I'm like, oh my God, it's Master Sui, right? And I'm like, okay, so I'm seeing spirit. I didn't even know you could see out of your third eye, first of all. I thought they were just like, these beings that appeared on the end of your bed. I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm seeing now, and I'm getting these validations. And then about a week later, I read about opening your third eye, and it said, picture a bright white light just coming out of your third eye. That's what I did. And all night, my third eye started tingling. I'm like, oh my God, I just opened my third eye. So all these things started happening. And just, I was like, wow, this is totally legit. Because I'm the type, I'm a little skeptical. And I was like, is this legit? Yeah, all this stuff led me to, where I am today. So
That's
pretty cool stuff.
incredible. I love that. I love that. I need to catch
Yeah.
up on the comments because they're super excited about
Oh,
this.
my twin is here.
Suzanne says
So mhm.
rainbow.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's so cool.
And Suzanne said, let's see, with dad. It was crazy. Don't forget she called dad on her cell, LOL.
Oh my, I forget about that.
What is
Oh my
that?
God.
Tell us.
Well, I don't remember that, but I remember that he was at her house. My dad doesn't really believe in this
Mhm.
stuff, okay? So he was at her house when we called because he was, preparing things and everything. And he told us, he hung up with us and he talked out loud and said, "Why don't you show me any signs?" And he walked into this room and I'm getting goosebumps. The freaking closet door just like started opening or closing. And he goes, he runs out of the room and he's like, okay, fine, I believe you. So
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. That's incredible. That's
Oh,
amazing.
I don't remember about the cell phone, but maybe she can text it.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's just total validation.
Mhm.
And I needed it at that point, to move
Mhm.
forward.
Absolutely. And how many other people in here got chills? Like I had chills like that whole time as you're talking about these profound experiences, all leading you to where you are now. And I feel like your aunt was so open, she was so incredibly open and she,
Yeah,
I
she
think
was.
about spirits who are on the other side that they are needing to be strong just as much as we're needing to be strong. And so for her
Right.
to be able to come in to the medium, be able to give this huge um, point that was assisting you guys to be able to get that validation and then to be able to see those two huge circular rainbows at the funeral. I mean, chills, like chills all. Yeah,
Well,
go ahead.
the energy that it takes, I think, right? Doesn't it take a lot of their energy to show up to us or create stuff like that or move things? So she probably used all of her powers to like create these rainbows, and so
That's
cool.
amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. And Suzanne says on the way to the funeral, he was driving her car and her cell rang and it was Barb.
Oh my, see, she remembers more than I do. I that is
Amazing.
awesome. I totally forgot.
Well, and it's incredible to be able to like fill in the blanks with all of this stuff, And again, just like you said, to
Hmm.
say like you can't make this up. And I remember cell phone, I got a call. I remember it was from Iowa, and I had a friend who I was living in Idaho, but I had a friend who had passed in, he lived in Iowa. And it was interesting because I got this call and I didn't want to answer it because I was like, that's so bizarre. And so then I was like, was that you, Kevin? And I said, was that you, Kevin? And I said, if I dial this back and this number is out of service, I will believe it was you.
Oh
And
no.
so I dialed it and it was out of service. Yeah.
No.
It didn't even exist.
No.
It
I
didn't even
love it.
exist.
Oh my God, this is
So
crazy.
all of these things, and I love too, like as you were sharing
Mm.
about Master Asui coming to you and allowing, I feel like too, allowing you to recognize like what a profound healer you are. Because I feel like that's when Master
Mm.
Asui comes to you, that's when you know. That's when you
Ooh.
know. So that's incredible. Oh my goodness gracious. You've had several, several,
Mm.
several profound experiences. I mean, and it just keeps coming.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love for you to be able to share with our audience some of the different services that you've been able to do with me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, do we have like an
Yeah.
hour? Um, it's amazing. So first of all, I don't know if you know this, but I had to fly all the way to Bali just to hear your name. I went with a group of women and they're like, you need to have a reading with Heather Corbett. And I'm like, who is this girl? Okay. So immediately when I got home, I looked you up. I joined Heighten Your Spiritual Connection. I just loved you. It was love at first
Ooh,
sight. I
I
just
love
love.
it. Oh, I love it.
I loved the
Mhm.
vibe of the group. Okay, I loved your vibe. I've had previous mentors. who I just didn't resonate with anymore. And at that point, I was like asking the universe, bring me someone, a new mentor, bring me a new tribe. And that's what happened. And it was just, I just felt so loved. And the feeling, the community feeling that we have in this group is amazing. So I wanted more of that. So I joined VIP. I'm like, I'm going to be a VIP in this group. And the amount of courses and content that is in VIP blows my mind for the amount of money. I mean, it's like nothing that you're paying for all of this value. First one was Meet Your Main Guide. And so, of course, that was John from That 70s Show is my main guide. Like, he wears the vest and he's got the curly hair. He'll like come in, he'll be like, what you want, babe?
Right, right. I love it.
I'm like, okay. I didn't know guides could look like that. I thought they were just like these angelic beings. Then I did the Meet Your Doctor guide, which was so key for me because of the medical intuitive stuff. That was amazing. And then all the psychic skills videos that are available to talk about clearing techniques, pendulum, channeling. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's I mean, if you guys aren't VIP yet, like, what's your problem? I mean, it's just
Join,
amazing.
join.
Sorry.
I love it.
It's incredible. So also, we've done so many spiritual advising sessions. How many have we had?
I've lost count. It's
Like
beautiful. I love it.
15?
I love it. Yeah.
It's just so fun because we have so much fun together. And they've guided me and they've allowed me to, I mean, everyone needs a mentor, everyone needs a coach, right? A coach to hold you accountable, because I was fearful of getting out there and practicing and utilizing my gifts. But Heather nudged me and, you know, put me out there. And so, you know, it really is what led me to conducting my Reiki sessions. You know, you made me, not made me, you nudged me to channel, which is something that I wanted to do. We have feisty grandma, right? She's like, okay, channel my feisty grandma. I have to do this. I do it every time.
I know.
She's a smoker. She's like,
That's so
okay, what do you want? What do you want? Let's get this
right,
show on the
right.
road. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And then, well, you also connected me with Goddess Isis, who is my boo. She is amazing, and she's always with me, and she helps me during my sessions. So you're the one that, you know, created all of this and really allowed me to express my gifts, and I'm so forever grateful for it. It's incredible.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing to see you
But
out
I can't.
there. Like I'm
Oh,
so excited. I'm so
oh.
excited. So excited for you.
Well, like we were talking about before, I have to pinch myself because this is what I wanted. If you would have told me a year ago that I was going to be doing Reiki sessions, channeling, be a part of this amazing group, I just would have been so beyond excited. But I'm here and I can't believe it. So I had to pinch myself. Let's not forget about the retreats, okay? Because that was one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, you guys. I hope you do another retreat because I'm going to go just because I want to hang out.
So fun.
It was incredible. Meeting you in person, I was like, I got to meet Heather in person. Is she really this genuine, authentic, amazing person? Yes. Even more beautiful in person? Yes. I'm like, geez, wow. So we laughed, we cried, we shed traumatic stuff from the past, and we practiced a ton. And so it elevated everyone there. And now we're so close. And it's been incredible.
Absolutely. I completely agree. That was so wonderful. And, you know, I love that I was able to glean and to have as much fun as all of you, you know. I think, you know, as the spiritual mentor and being able to teach and whatnot, it was just such an incredible group and such an incredible camaraderie, you know. And I just feel like during that time we were all there for each other, like holding space for the, you know, times that we were needing to cleanse and assisting each other to be able to, you know, utilize the skills to do past life sessions or future life sessions, or, you know, be able to recognize
cool.
like where the gifts are, like there it is, there it is. So it was absolutely incredible. It was wonderful. One of the nights really, do you remember the huge spirit activity night where we were all kind of
Oh my gosh.
do you remember? There was like a coin, was it a
I
coin
was
or a
like,
rock? A rock like went
just jumped off
flying
the
off the
table.
table. We're like,
Like too much energy in the room. We're like,
right.
ah.
It was incredible. So
What were those things running around in the backyard? I'm like, what
right,
those
there was
animals?
like little hogs. They were hogs. They were pigs.
Hedgehogs?
Stop it.
Hedgehogs? Oh my God.
I know. I went running across the living room. I'm like, look, hedgehogs. And everyone's like, those are not hedgehogs.
Oh, yeah, we don't know what they
No,
are.
they're not. Oh, that was fun. Oh, see, I love it.
Oh my
I love being
gosh.
in your energy. Well, I would love for you to share with everybody what you're
Oh,
doing. It's incredible. It's incredible, incredible. Please tell everybody what you're up to.
well, so I've been doing a lot of Reiki sessions, and as I said before, doing the crystal healing. What I do also is I scan the body, so my medical intuitive gifts come through. And so lately, what I've been doing is channeling a lot of the light beings, like Pleiadians and Lumerians, and those things, which is really cool because I never knew anything about it, the star seeds and everything like that. And so my role is what I channeled is I'm to be activating people who are ready to be activated to certain light codes. And this essentially activates the healing process, but also waking them up to their light worker abilities. And not everyone's ready for that on the first session, but they tell me who's ready, and it's really cool to witness. So been doing that, and my website's coming out really soon, like in a week. So maybe we can post that later. But if you want to get a hold of me, I'm on Instagram at michelle.intuitive.healer. And then Facebook, my page is Michelle Intuitive Healer.
I love that.
So yeah, just having fun, girl. Just having
Just having
fun.
fun. Just having fun.
Just having fun, me and my
I
spirit
love
team
it.
having fun.
Well, it's just incredible too. It's been so amazing to witness you opening up even more to your gifts. It's just been so incredible for you to say, yeah, now I'm working with the Palladians. Now I'm doing these activations, and I just think this is absolutely incredible to be able to witness you stepping into this. And as you were talking, I was absolute chills. I'm like, yeah, sign me up for activation. Thank you.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to activate you. I'll do that
Sweet.
too.
No, yeah, seriously. And I love it too, though, because as you were talking, Spirit was just showing me like, this is what it is. This is what she was meant to do. And you're doing it, and you're
Oh,
doing it.
it's
It's
crazy.
amazing. Yeah.
Well, you got me here, girl.
Boom. Oh my
Girl.
gosh. Well, thank you so much for joining us. So definitely
Oh, thank
follow Michelle on
you.
Instagram,
Yeah.
michelle.intuitive.healer, and then also Facebook, Michelle Intuitive Healer. And look for the website and get ready for the activations. And do you do distance Reiki sessions as well? Okay.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, distance Reiki as well. And yeah, so
I love that.
call me up.
Call her.
Look
Do
me up,
it. Do
peeps.
it. All these people,
Do
tons of hearts from
it.
Suzanne. Sammy Joe says you're so
Oh,
amazing.
I
It's
love all you
amazing.
guys.
Becca's here, Chills, Samantha's here, Kim's here.
Oh,
Look at you. Look at it's like your fans. I'm loving it.
oh
I love it.
no. Just my people, my tribe. I just love everyone here. It's just amazing. Just such a positive vibe. I can't even tell you. No one feels above anyone else. It's like we're all equals. We're all on the same path.
I love
So,
that. I love that. Yay. We'll
yeah.
definitely get in touch with Michelle Hill. She's incredible. She's
Thank
incredible.
you.
She's incredible. Well, you guys all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Michelle. It was beautiful.
Bye. Thank
Awesome.
you.
So many
Appreciate
blessings
it.
to all of you.
Bye.
Bye.